Hi, I have a low flow tutorial for you today. This is going to be a little choreo for advanced to intermediate level dancers. As always, please warm up first before you start dancing. Heels are optional, but I am wearing heels in the video. And please do wear knee pads. I am not wearing my knee pads today, but I highly recommend them. Do as I say, not as I do. And one other thing I wanted to mention is that my dress strap is constantly falling off in the video, so I am so sorry if that annoys you. Like, it's annoying me too. And that's it. Please feel free to DM me at Angela Ariel if you have any questions. You can also tag me. I would love to see your take on my flow if you do try it. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in a second. All right, so today's flow, we are going to be behind the pole. We're going to be slightly towards the left side of the pole. We're going to have our right hand grabbing the pole at a comfortable height. Our legs are zippered tight together and our feet start out flat. When we're ready to dance, we're going to shift forward onto our toe boxes. So making sure that we don't lean in, we're just rising up onto the front edge of our heels. And then we are going to shift the weight to our right foot so we can pick up our left knee. And we're going to bring our left hip towards the pole, like this. So from here, we're going to take a big step, planting that left toe box down. And from here, you shift the weight from your left hip over to your right, like a little wave. All right. When we do this wave, feel free to take this movement throughout your whole body. So it doesn't have to be a very stiff hip only, lower body only movement, but really using that left hand and opening up that the chest while you do this. All right. So it looks something like this. We're here, we rise, we pivot and step. We use that outside hand to open up our movement, shifting our weight from our left to our right. So now with the weight more focused on the right foot, we're going to take the left. We're going to slide the blade side of our left heel on the ground and take a step crossing our right stable leg. All right. So you're going to do a little graze and step. From here, you're going to pass the pole over to your left hand, put weight into your left toe box, reach up with the right, and now with the weight onto the left toe box, you can pick up your back foot, and we're going to get ready to pivot. All right, let's do that from the beginning. We're behind the pole, lift, and step, open up, shift the weight, glide the heel, and step. We pass the pole, and then we reach up with our right hand. With the weight onto our front left foot, we can pick up our right knee. We're going to pivot, pivoting on that left toe. Keep turning. Now your body is facing the back of the room. You're going to do a reverse grab with your left hand. Grab the pole, pointer finger down. You're going to keep your upper body wrapping around the pole and step right foot and left foot. All right. I'm going to show you what this looks like from behind so you can get another viewpoint. When you're doing this reverse grab, one thing to keep in mind is to stay on your left toe box as much as you can, keeping that left leg as straight as you can if it's possible. So I always think from my left hip bone down to my toes, one continuous line. All right. What you want to avoid here is adding that little micro bend if possible. This is more of an aesthetic choice, but one that I like to make to keep those lines as sharp as possible. So we turn, picking up that right knee, wrap that body around the pole and step, floating the right foot and then the left. All right. So you're going to end up somewhere like this. You're in a half squat. So you're not fully in this 90-degree squat, but your back is pressed on the pole. You have the micro bends in your knees and you're leaning your weight onto the pole. You're going to take your left hand pointer finger down. You're going to take your right hand and you actually regrip. So you're going to remove your top hand from the pole. you're gonna bring your palm towards your face and then grab up, all right? So regripping the top hand. From here, you're gonna shift your weight to your right foot so you can pick up your left, and you're gonna thread your left underneath your right to come around. So taking a look at this transition once more, once you're in this little half squat, you're on your toe boxes, you have your back leaning against the pole, you're gonna regrip that top hand, so removing it and then grabbing, thumb wrapped around the pole. You shift your weight to your right foot so you can take your left knee and your left foot, thread it underneath your right to come to a stand. You're gonna shift your weight back to your left, loosen the weight into your right foot so you can do a little bend, all right? So I do bend my right knee, and I'm gonna pull my right hip towards the pole. I'm gonna take my right foot, now correct it and bring it to the side of my left standing stable leg, and you're gonna hit a pirouette. Pivoting on that left toe, taking your left hand, coming across the body, flipping the top hand, pirouette. So the key thing with these pirouettes, and something that I always teach in class, is to keep your energy up, all right? That is a common mistake I see with pirouettes, especially one where you are, when you have one knee up and you're pivoting on your toe box, is some folks will start to shift a little bit or get a little bit wobbly. And once you do, your pirouette will feel out of balance, all right? And you run the risk of falling over. So what you want to think about is having a cup of water on top of your head as you're turning, so that keeps your energy up. So that transition again, we thread, come up to stand, shift the weight to your back foot, maybe a little bend. You're gonna bring your hip up towards the front of the room. You're gonna take your right foot to the side, to the right side of your standing stable left leg. Reach up with your top hand, take your outside hand, reach across the body. You're gonna flip the top hand. This is a quick pirouette. From here, you're gonna bring the pole right into your left armpit. You're gonna wrap around, bring the pole into that left armpit, drop the right toe, lift that left leg up, and pose. All right, we're gonna do a quick review. I'm gonna show you what this whole sequence looks like up to this point from the back view. We're going to rewind it a little bit. So we're going to leave off right here. You're going to take that right foot to the right side of your standing stable left leg with that knee up. Left hand or outside hand is going to go across the body, hit a quick pirouette, bow. You're going to bring the pole into your left armpit. So we're going to lean forward, bringing the pole into that armpit, falling back so we can drop the right toe. We're going to swing the left leg up and bend that left knee for a little back archy pose. So feel free to extend those arms and head goes back. So with this knee bent, we're going to take that left foot and we thread it back all the way around, extend that left leg, and then we touch that toe forward. Your right leg is going to lift and we're going to swing and get ready to hit a little straddle kick. So breaking down the straddle kick, there are a few tips I always like to share in my classes that I feel like can help you open up your hips a little bit better and to achieve a stronger kick, all right? So one of those things I like to do is to take my, whatever foot I'm on, my standing stable leg, in this case it's my left, I like to turn that stiletto in towards my camera or my mirror or my audience. All right, so we're shifting that heel over. So you see that stiletto now facing the audience. We are going to take our body horizontal, all right? We're gonna feel really strong on the standing stable leg. We're gonna pull the other leg back, the kicking leg back, bending that knee, still staying horizontal and opening up that hip as much as we can. All right, to me, it's less important that that kick is high and more that this outside leg is straight, and also that our standing stable leg is straight. All right, so if you want to kick somewhere right here, all of that's okay too, to me. All right, so reversing this. We're here, we just did our back bends. We're gonna take our left foot, we're gonna wrap around the pole, we're gonna touch that left toe down, lean forward, swing, making sure that left foot stiletto is facing the mirror or our audience, and we kick. We're going to now bring that knee down towards the floor, threading it through so our body is now facing the back of the room. We're going to take the inside hand, which is our right in this case. We lift up. This knee, this right knee still stays up. This left hand is going to grab across our rib, grabbing the pole thumb up. If we are flat on our left foot, we're going to rise up onto that left toe box now, and we're going to do a little bit of a float. All right. So with this float, I want you to keep that right knee up. We're going to really pull with our top hand, push away with our bottom, set the right foot down, and then swing the left over. So we should have our knees bent, our legs zipper tight together, and we're flat on our feet. Let me show you what this looks like from the top and from the back view. All right, we made it here. We're at the very end. We have our feet flat. We have our knees micro bend. We have our inside hand up high, somewhere like this. This is where we end it. All right, we're gonna do a Helix Kip, which is one of my favorite drops at the moment. I feel like it's so fun, and you really can make this as impactful or as gentle as you'd like. All right, so with the legs zipper tight together, flat on our feet, micro bend on our knees, we're slightly behind the pole. We're gonna take our outside hand and we come behind the pole, and we're gonna grab the pole with our thumb wrapped around and the pole meeting that little crook of our arm where our forearm and our bicep meet. So we're somewhere right here. All right, so what you do is you're gonna start to bend your knees down. You're gonna take your upper body and wrap all the way around the pole. And you're gonna wrap in a way that it's like you're trying to look at someone in the back corner, all right? The more your upper body can wrap around, the more accessible that this Helix Kip will be. So setting up once more, we have our inside hand up, leg zipper tight, feet flat, leaning down, taking our outside hand. We wrap behind the pole, grabbing the pole, thumb around, not in a claw grip. I have my thumb around. I wrap my body around the pole. And from here, we're gonna press down on our feet to pop up, really pulling with their top hand, pushing away with the bottom. And we're gonna land on our knees. Our hands are gonna be wrapped up in some way like this. So I want you to take that top hand, take the bottom hand out, maybe hit some body waves as you make your way down on the floor. A couple tips with this Helix Kip: please do wear your knee pads. I know I'm not right now, but don't follow what I'm doing. Wear your knee pads and think about hitting the front edge of your heels first before you come down. Again, you can make this as gentle as you'd like. To make it more gentle, you just hold onto your top hand a little bit longer and allow that to bring you down. Let me show you a little more gentle. Definitely try this Helix Kip on your other side as well. I find that some folks really prefer it on their other side, so see what feels best to you. Let's put this all together from the beginning in both ways. Starts out flat, Right hand grabbing the pole, we rise up, weight into our right foot, pick up our left knee, and hit it. Open up, shift the weight over to your right hip, drag that left heel, step. Pass the pole to your left, right hand reaches up, and we turn. Left hand pointer finger down, and we float the feet right, left. We regrip, thread the left underneath the right, lean back, weight into that left back foot, and bend. Bring that hip up, right foot onto the right side of our standing leg, and hit your pirouette. Right into your armpit, float and bend. From here, if you need, reach that right hand up higher, thread the left through, and step that left foot for your straddle kick. Bend that right knee, thread that right knee back. Right knee is up, right hand reaches up. My strap. Okay. Left hand grabs the pole and we float the feet right and left. Hit your helix kip.